Woo! I am so excited about this.
I bet you are.
I don't know that anybody has ever done this. Not that I can find, and I have done my share of research to find out if anybody has. I might be pioneering something here.
Hello and welcome to our sailing channel. I am Warren.
And I am Erica. And together, we are WESail. For the last 5 years, we have called the open sea our home, living full-time on our 44-foot catamaran.
From our humble beginnings, we've embarked on a journey of a lifetime, sailing over 25,000 nautical miles.
Starting out with a little more than a dream and a compass, we have honed our skills and deepened our connection to the sea. Now navigating the remotest islands of the South Pacific, from the vast expanse of the open ocean to the secluded shores of coral-ringed atolls, we've embraced the challenges, the beauty, and the serenity of life at sea.
Join us on this epic voyage of discovery every Wednesday as we invite you to witness our adventures, share our triumphs, and experience the magic of the ocean through our eyes.
Welcome to WESail.
Woo! It has been a rough night. Not that rough on us, thank God. You okay? She's okay. All right. I mean, it's just been a really rough passage so far. The wind really kicked up last night, which means that the swell kicked up, the waves kicked up. The boat did great. We actually did great. We both were able to sleep when we were off our watches, but it doesn't help. It's not great sleep, you know. But we're trucking along, man. I cannot wait. We do it at noon every day. We do the log and we see how far we've made it. I can't wait till noon to see how far, because I bet it's got to be over a 7 knot average, which for us is great. So making some coffee and getting the day on. That's about all to report. Anything else, hon, you want to add? No. You heard her. Nothing. So just to show how rough it got last night, this is our bow seat. It mounts up on the bow. And
I'm so surprised we didn't lose it.
this was just sitting basically on the tramp this morning when I did a little walk around. So it clearly caught a wave from below and just ripped out the screws. And the previous owners had, you hear that? That's crazy. You should feel it too. The whole boat move. They had covers on them, so I think the cover definitely helped that thing from flying away, but thank God we didn't lose it.
Oh my God.
How you feeling?
I mean, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm not as badly beat up as I have been in the past, but
I can tell. Yeah, you're doing a lot better. Just low on sleep, that's all. These 2-day passages, they're easy because it's just 2 days, right? And it goes by pretty quickly, but they're difficult because it takes a while to get into the rhythm of like this whole thing. We definitely start feeling better on like the second, third, fourth day.
yeah.
And so it's like,
Once we kind of get like our sleep pattern sorted out, but these ones are definitely harder.
yeah, 2 days you just don't get the sleep pattern ironed out and you're just exhausted the whole time, and then
But
we get to port.
We are cooking.
We are flying. We definitely have averaged over 3 knots. We've averaged over 3 knots. We've averaged 7.3 knots is what I was, and then I went to say over 7 knots. I told you I haven't had much sleep. All right, I'm not taking that. You're up. Okay.
That was a big one, huh?
biggest one I think we've ever seen. It hit the boat so hard.
All the blankets and pillows, Morning!
Whoops. Whoopsies. It is soaked. Look at that cushion.
Soaking wet. That was a huge
I don't know
hit.
how far it went up a boat. It's not the no splash zone anymore.
Oh my god.
Wow. All the way over.
Baby, all the pillows and blankets.
It's been so safe there all day. Well, we've made it. We can see the lights of Pago Pago. It's a little early though to enter the channel. It's 5:10, so we got about an hour, a little bit longer until we get light. So we've heaved 2, so we kind of stay stationary for the next hour or so, and then we'll make our way into town and into the dock. It looks like they usually put us on the dock to clear us in, so we definitely want light for that. So yeah, Erica's getting a little bit of the last of some sleep, and I'm just gonna hang out and wait for the sun to come up. We'll set sail in. That's the plan. Good morning, this is sailing vessel VA, Victor Alpha. We are outside the channel and would like permission to enter and come tie up and check into the country, please. Over.
Yes, sir. Sailing vessel, yes, sir. Permission for you to enter harbor. Welcome to the port of Pompon. Yes, sir. Come along to the main dock and we will have the officials prepared for you for your clearance.
Roger, standing by on 1-6. Thank you. Over.
Standing by in 1-6.
Boom. Let go.
How gross do you feel right now?
So gross.
There is salt everywhere on everything. We took one of the biggest waves. It wasn't necessarily scary, it was definitely impressive though.
Wow.
Hit the side of the boat, it was very loud, and it came up all the way over the whole freaking thing. And so this boat literally is covered. We are covered, it's in all the lines, it's on every surface. It was a rough passage. I mean, it wasn't
I mean, there's
terrible.
some sails that we have that, like, we show up in Anchorage or whatever and we're fine. No
Yeah.
need to, like, do a clean, deep clean or anything like that.
Yeah.
But man, these ones that have all this super heavy duty wind that we've been sailing in.
Yeah. It's real sailing.
Just splashes the boat. Crazy.
man.
In the mist.
It's in the air.
impressive.
That's another thing too. It's in the mist. It's in the whole layer. It's probably, I don't know how, maybe up to 20 feet. Because there's there's salt all the way up the mast. Every time I go up there, it's just covered. So
This guy's not making any sense.
I know, just let him go.
Hey, I got this. Nice throw. Thank you, guys. Woo! Good.
Okay, success. We have tied up to the dock. Friends Scott and Tammy are here actually, so that was really nice for them to catch our lines for us. But yeah, we are officially back on American soil, I guess. We're in American Samoa, and before we can even go to shore, we have 5 different agencies that are going to come check us into the country. I find it really amazing because the last couple of countries that we've been to, especially just the most recent one when we were in Niue, they asked us to come to shore, walk into the office, and we checked in a matter of 10 minutes.
Bada boom, bada bing.
So it's just amazing the difference between other countries and America and the US. So yeah, 5 different agencies are going to come and clear us in, and even just a moment ago the customs agent rocked up in his car and Warren was standing on the dock talking to Scott and Tammy, and he was like, no, you need to get back on your boat until the guys come here. So I was like, yep, we're in America. Police are here, honey. How much paperwork is there?
I mean, there's a lot right now to work through. Yeah.
No cats, no dogs, just my husband.
In case you're curious, the check-in wasn't really all that bad. It took about an hour total with all the different agencies and cost us a total of $0. Well, that is true, but we found out that all charges are tallied upon checkout. So there you go. I cannot wait to spray the boat down. Like, get out of here, people, and just let me clean.
Come over so far? 8?
I think we've had probably 8 people on board. If you know me, you know this is driving me freaking nuts.
We're clear! I know. Great.
Checked in.
We're
Pretty
cleared
easy.
in, eh?
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
I would never hurt that camera.
How good are you feeling?
I love this.
I knew
I
it.
love this thing.
Warren!
Woo. How much better? We both feel better from cleaning up.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Hot water!
Yeah. I might just have a peek up
No, we cannot.
to your face. No. Cut.
Ah, what a trip.
Are you just so happy you got your Amazon fix?
Come on.
What's
Why
on?
you gotta
What's in
call me
here?
Amazon
What's in here? Talk to me.
All right, so we didn't come to American Samoa for 4th of July. That's a happy accident. We did come here for an Amazon order, Erica. Okay, it happened to be sourced through Amazon. I didn't get an Amazon fix. There's more to tell on this, but it's windy, so I'll just cut it to this. We really needed some more solar. Plain and simple. This was the simplest solution to getting solar panels, okay?
What?
So, solar panels.
All right. Now we can go?
Yeah. All right, well, we got checked in. It was pretty painless, albeit bureaucratic. For sure, we're back in America. So many useless forms, it seems like. And we got off the dock because if you guys know, the dock's
more about convenience than it is comfort, really. And so we came out and we got anchored, which is usually where we're the most comfortable. However, this place is something else because it is so utilitarian. It's got the power plant right there, which I don't know if you guys can hear it. It ain't quiet. And also, the worst part is that we're right downwind from a tuna factory. So,
Thank God you can't smell it.
ooh, thank God we cannot portray smells through the video because it ain't good. It's not always constant, but sometimes it hits the boat and it like slaps you in the face.
Like picks back my.
Yeah, it gets right back into your back of your head. So we didn't come here for the beauty. We came here to get a bunch of stuff done. And on that note, I kind of breezed over it earlier. Turns out, we just learned this a couple weeks ago and kind of changed our plans because of this. It turns out you can order things here very easily, as if the same ease as ordering if you were living in Hawaii. Takes about a week to get here, a little over maybe. So it's not quite as fast as you guys back home are used to this overnight stuff from Amazon, but it takes about a week. So it's like going back in time about 15 years if you remember. Here's what's up. The boat needs more solar. We're just not quite keeping up. And I have been really wanting to add some solar. We kind of maxed out the available real estate on the roof and it worked pretty well for the first couple of years. But now we're running 2 computers, we're running the Starlink. Starlink is a big consumer actually, and I have converted it to 12 volt, which reduces it by about half. It was about 8, now it's about 4, even 3.5 maybe. But that's the equivalent of running a fridge all day long. So we definitely have been fighting to keep the power up. So I have some neat ideas on where I can put more solar. So here's the start. These 4 panels are the start. And the most exciting place I'm going to put them is the top of the sail bag. This is a place that I hear a lot of people complaining that especially monohulls, that they don't have much room on their boat. Well, hey guys, here's a spot where you could probably integrate we're going to have 400 watts up there, so you could get quite a bit. Never seen anybody else do it, so I'm kind of pioneering this. So I'm going to put these 4 on the sail bag. Then right there, that shade is always up, and that's a perfect place. So that's going to get 2 more. And then this is our new rear shade, and that's a perfect place. So that's going to get 2 more. So it's pretty cool. It's definitely a good use of space. I haven't seen a lot of people do it, and we're getting about 900 new watts of solar. So freaking awesome. It smells like coffee. Are you making an espresso?
Yeah.
Is this a special espresso? No way! Oh, she made me one without even asking. Cheers. Let's wake up. There we go. You're in the shot. Oh. Okay, let's go.
So here's what's up with this, a quick walkthrough of how I figured out how to get this done. Our sail bag top was around 11 inches wide. The new panels are 18 inches wide, so I was first going to need a new, larger fabric top for the sail bag. So I sewed one with new full-length zippers on either side, and I also added full-length generic tent stakes to each side of this new, larger fabric top, just for a little added rigidity. Next up was the first test fit of the new top, and most importantly, the zipper placement on the existing sail bag, which meant that I needed to laboriously tie up the mainsail and remove the sail bag so I could do the sewing necessary on that part of the new zippers. I then moved on to the basic wiring and wire placement of the new solar panels, and then finally onto the actual placement of the panels on the new top. This I did by simply but strategically gluing parts of the new fabric top onto the actual solar panels. This would serve as the main attachment between the solar panels and the sail bag, and would also help keep water out of the sail bag top and keep the panels from catching any wind. And that's basically it. Pretty simple system really, but sometimes those are the best systems, and actually one that I had implemented on our Bimini top back in Mexico 2 years ago when we first bought VA, and it has worked flawlessly all this time, even through some extremely harsh conditions, so I was fairly convinced that this was the answer and could work here as well.
Now I have to go up first, so that means you gotta swing all the way around. So why don't you go that way?
What? What'd you say? Oh. Can you come up?
Try.
Okay, that's fine.
The glue like changed the webbing color.
I know. Thanks. Thank you, babe. I got it from here. Okay. Can you stop that GoPro on the corner and actually get it?
Whew, I am so excited about this.
I bet you are.
I don't know that anybody has ever done this. Not that I can find, and I have done my share of research to find out if anybody has. Certainly if they have, they never wrote about it. So I might be pioneering something here. So of the 8 panels that we ordered, we received 6 of them, and 2 of them were wrong. Luckily, the 4 that I needed for the solar panels were correct. So that means that the side sunshade and the rear sunshade are going to have to wait. Yeah, they're on hold. At least we got this done, and there's 400 watts up here. So that's a pretty substantial increase. We have 1400 to begin with, and now, so that means that we have 18 now with this. So that's a pretty good, that's a sizable increase.
Very excited. Funny, I know this has taken a lot of
thought.
a lot of brain power from you to kind of come up with this idea.
Yep.
Promise me one thing, that our boat will not look like one of those boats that literally has
covered everywhere.
solar panels everywhere. Like, we got a power problem, maybe.
I know. I think that is kind of where I'm going. It's just like, oh, this space and this space and this space and this space.
I have to cut them off at some point. I have to be like, all right, enough's enough.
Yeah, I know.
We cannot have solar panels everywhere.
Covering every
It is
square
a
inch.
boat.
Yeah.
We have to manage it that way.
The whole thing is that we want to get energy independent. We really don't want to have to start the generator literally ever, but we definitely need more solar to achieve that. So yeah.
But I know he's been working really, really hard on this project. It's quite impressive. So
Thank you, honey.
hopefully it's coming through. It really looks good, actually. That's important too.
It does. It has to look good.
Look at that. So come over here.
Okay.
So the idea is that this will tuck in here or tuck in here.
Yeah, exactly. It will separate, and this is going to have to tuck in the side. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I put these handy, there's loops on the back side here that you can't see that are going to clip up here. So this whole thing can be pulled up, and then the sail gets raised.
And then it just slides down into the bag.
Yep, exactly. Not so bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They're each 100 watts. So we got 400 up here now. That'll be a really nice increase.
Cool.
You guys, we love our little home. And one of the things that we love most about her is also one of the things that we love most about living this life like we do. The sustainability and energy independence we have. She needs so little, relatively speaking, of course, and we use so little fuel, it's not even funny. But like I mentioned earlier in this video, we have had trouble recently keeping up with the power demands and have had to run the generator more now than really ever before. So completing projects like this that help our energy use, sometimes fuel, is something that is of paramount importance to us.
Depth start?
Yeah,
Okay.
in front of that.
Ah. Where are we?
Just say
Pa-
port control.
Pago Pago port control. Pago Pago port control. This is sailing vessel VA on 1-6, over.
Requesting to re-anchor for the
Okay.
This is Sailing Vessel Bob, port control. Go ahead. Morning.
Hey, good morning to you, sir. We are anchored, and we just would like to move. We were asked to move by the local mayor for the race, so we would like to ask permission to move.
Roger that. Permission for you to do so. Stay on the north side of the area.
Roger, understood. That's what he said as well. We will get moved right now. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Roger, likewise. Thanks, brother.
Wow,
quiet.
So the things about this place are starting to add up, just so
I
you
know.
guys know. Like, we
There's
knew
a
it
lot of
wasn't going to be
control.
great. There's a lot of control. Last night we drug anchor at 11, and we backed down hard on the anchor. I don't know what happened, but Erica caught it. She's the hero.
Oh, we're definitely dragging. The winds picked up. We felt like a good yank on the anchor, and both Warren and I woke up just being like, shoot. We just can't seem to get a hook here at all.
Which is odd because we hook everywhere. We hardly ever drug. We have an oversized anchor. We put out more than enough chain always.
Always.
And we
We just
don't
can't hook here. I don't know what the deal is. So we dropped the hook right there. This is where we've been sitting. Clearly, we've drug back here, but we're just kind of like hanging on to this feeling that maybe we hooked onto something here now.
It's possible.
We're about to expect a fairly big blow, and in the bay, it just like vortexes through here. So I'm not really looking forward to it. Of course, this happens in the middle of the night, and it's blowing, and it's windy. Blowing and windy, it's the same thing, right? And raining.
In the drain.
Ugh, I hate this.
Me too. Sorry, how.
Okay, well, we just reset the anchor. We just decided, screw it, we're not going to deal with this. And hopefully this time we'll hold. I mean, we've practically put out all of our chain. I don't know. Even when I brought up the anchor just now, like, I pulled up a bunch of trash. Like, I don't know what's at the bottom of this bay, but it's not good.
It started to get windy, and she does what she normally does. She's like, I'm getting up. I'm just going to go look. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Never doubt the woman's intuition.
Yeah,
I
it
saved
worked.
our boat.
No, I know. More than once now.
Yeah.
So she did.
But
She got up. Sure shit. We were dragging far, too.
it's
And
a very muddy bay.
yeah. And now, because of July 4th, they're having these races, these big 40-man canoe races, and we need to move. And apparently we need to ask permission to move. I've never heard of this, but we're doing it. So, all right. I'm ready. Let's go. Again. Going forward.
I think we're okay. Good? Oh my god, my hands are so nasty.
It's pretty dirty, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of mud. It's a mud
So
bottom.
is this place, I mean,
This place is a wreck.
show
I'm
that
sorry.
boat, show that boat.
I know. It's
I hate to speak illy of a place.
yeah, we
but,
always
like,
try to find the positive in any place we go,
but
and
look
generally
at all the boats here.
they're all derelict. There's just like there's boats on the bottom. When we first dropped anchor, we hooked up with something. We weren't really happy with the set, and we decided to move, and we thought the anchor was completely stuck. For a minute it was
Yeah,
completely
it
stuck,
was.
and we learned that there's a boat or parts of a boat.
We were told like a lot of vehicles actually ended up in this bay, and that they were able to clean out most of them.
So there's vehicles even in the bay, and boats, and
Yeah.
it's just like the place is a mess. But
No, you just
Ugh.
again, I hate speaking illy of a place, but
I know.
like if you just look at all the boats that are left here, I don't know.
but we're here for one reason, and so
Welcome to the Rift Rap Show.
It feels like we are dogging on American Samoa pretty hard right now, and we never like to do that, and rarely do. But we have found it very challenging to get comfortable here. The bay, which is by the way your only anchoring option here, has notoriously terrible holding in a mostly mud bottom, which also turns out to have a ton of debris strewn across the bottom. That, combined with strict regulations on movement and anchoring, makes it tough. But please remember a few things. First, we both generally look for the positives in everything, people, places, situations, whatever. But at the same time, we feel somewhat bound to show the real experience, even when it's not roses and rainbows. Please remember that we have only really experienced this one small part of a much larger island and have really no idea what lies around the corner. So, Join us next week where we make it our mission to find the shinier side of American Samoa and discover, as usual, there's much more to it than meets the eye. As well as a whole lot more anchorage paint and boat projects too, of course. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you want to support us even further, head on over to Patreon and become a member for early access to our videos, insider information, access to our real-time locations, and first to know of our events, meetups, and sailing charters that we host in the world's most beautiful locations, like Bora Bora, Greece, British Virgin Islands, and we even offer discounts on our merch. Cheers all!